Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Strixhaven draft here on the channel. Before I dive in, I do want to remind you that if you enjoy the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment in the comment section down below with your questions, thoughts, and feedback. If you would like to catch the Twitch stream live, you can do so at twitch.tv/NicolaiBolas, and if you would like to support my work directly, you can do so via the Patreon, patreon.com/NicolaiBolas. So let's dive on in here. Okay, what are we working with here? Quandrix Command, absolutely fantastic card. You can use it to win combats with the 2 counters. You can bounce a creature mid-combat, which is really scary, or bounce a big token. And the shuffling thing never really comes up. But bouncing something and putting 2 counters on a creature tends to be a phenomenal combat trick, so I like that card a lot. I'm going to hover it for now. There is a Mage Duel in the pack, but ideally, if I'm taking Mage Duel, I'm probably going to try and play Quandrix anyway. Hey, Pastaf. Because I like Quandrix more than Witherbloom, generally. And I think this card's such high upside that it's worth taking over a Mage Duel. So, we're going to take that. And after that, we would take Mage Duel. And then third pick out of this pack would maybe be Silverquill Apprentice. This card is quite good, and Silverquill is quite good. And then maybe Biomathematician, Pilgrim, Introduction to Annihilation's a fine way to start a draft, just getting access to 1. But I like the command to start with. Wowza. And then we get Approach of the Second Sun. This card is quite good if you build a nice deck around it. A good control finisher. Really sweet card. And I think it's a pretty solid pickup. Especially in Quandrix, you can just like ramp stuff out, and then it's a little bit difficult to splash white in Quandrix, but it's definitely doable. If you have like a couple Arcway commons, you basically cast this, stall the game, and then cast it again and win. We also aren't for sure Quandrix. We could just be a blue-red deck, which also does well with it because of the card draw. We could also just be red-white. Yeah, we just need environmental sciences. Approach of the Second Sun is very good and limited generally because it's just hard to interact with, and there's a decent amount of card draw to like get the game win a little bit sooner. And it just means you don't have to worry about dealing any damage at all. You can still attack them, but you just never trade damage ever. So yeah, we're gonna take that. Okie doke. And now I like Eureka Moment. I think it's just the best card in the pack. Negate is also a decent one. I'm not going to take Archway Commons here. I think it's probably going to wheel. Yeah, I'm not going to put 3 planes in my deck. I am going to do everything in my power to avoid that nightmare scenario. It shuffles back into your deck. Yeah, solve the equation can sometimes be good. Yeah, I'm going to take Eureka Moment, though, over Negate. And over some of these red cards. Negate would be my second pick, though. Wow, this is a good spot. There's a Kelpie Guide, which I like a lot. There's also a Biblioplex, which gets all of my cards so far. But it might be hard to accommodate in a deck that's playing 3 colors. I think it's between Frost Trickster and Kelpie Guide, and I think Kelpie Guide fits the game plan a little bit more. So we're going to take that. And now, Mana Tithe is not really a card I like to splash. It's an okay card, but it's not a card that I want to take here. There is a Quandrix Campus, which can help keep my mana stable even if I am splashing white. So I think it's between the Campus and the Field Trip here. Field Trip does help me ramp up to Approach at the Second Sun, which is nice. I think it's definitely between these 2 cards. Typically, I like taking Campus things, but I think I also overvalue taking Campuses, so I'm going to take the Field Trip here. I'm trying to correct myself, because I think I sometimes would just overestimate how much I want the Campus. Okay, Letter of Acceptance is pretty solid. I hope I can get one later, though. I would really like to get a Negate here. Negate has felt very good in the format. And Letter of Acceptance is a card that I have not felt like I needed to prioritize. Also, Field Trip is good if I get an Environmental Sciences. I'm just going to take the negate here and hope to get Letter of Acceptance later. Wow. Incredible. Quandrix Apprentice is really good. It also works really well with Approach because you play, if you have this in play, then you can like essentially get rid of 3 cards. You like have Quandrix in play your Approach, and then you after you've got the Approach 7 cards deep, you can just cast a spell, and then you're 3 cards closer. Fractal Summoning is also great, but this is really easy pickup. And we did manage to pick up a Letter of Acceptance, or we could take a Curate. Curate's really good as well with Approach. It just filters you through a bunch of cards. And it works with the Apprentice. Again, I think I can get this later. Intro to Prophecy. I think I can also get Intro to Prophecy later as well. I can probably get Curate later too. But I think Curate's nice. I like it with Quandrix Apprentice too. I could see playing Campus Guide as a one-of in this deck. I really don't like it. It's not a good card at all. Burrock, Befuddler, and Symmetry Sage aren't really what the deck wants, and our Archivist isn't either. But this card could be a fine one-of. And now Archway Commons, I think. I might play one of that as well. Springmane Servant's not a high priority, and Practical Research is not either. And we get another negate. Nice. Excavated Wall is kind of cute with Second Sun, but I still don't think it's worth playing. I like Amplemancer more than Befuddler. Resculpt is horrible. I tried playing it. We're not going to play Karok. Our deck is so open right here. Just look, every card we get can fit in our deck. It is good to be good, chat. It is good to be good. Let's go. This card is great. Whoa, something happened. Magic has hosted me with 1 viewer. The official Magic channel. Nice. We have opened up Archmage Emeritus. We're definitely going to take it. I even tried playing it in that deck, Mrs. Fancy Pants, and it was still bad. Scurrid Colony would be good. We'll get one later, hopefully. And now we can get Overgrown Arch, just to keep our life total nice and healthy. Environmental Sciences is the card that I want the most. Just hoping to get one of those. Every time I see a card, I'm like, oh, is it environmental? I'm just going to take Field Trip now. More ramp, more learn. I don't have any good lessons to get yet, but I'll get some. You have nice Field Trip. Snakeskin Veil is pretty good with Archmage, but it doesn't really fit the game plan of my deck overall, which is just ramp up, play a bunch of powerful spells, learn. Yeah, I would play 2 approaches too, yeah. It's also just like, sometimes you'll randomly YOLO into 2 of them. Okay, we're not splashing red. There is not a... No, we can't play this card. Vortex Runner, Wormhole Serpent. Both of those are options. Let's check out our curve. We have 1 3-drop creature, but 2 3-drop plays. We're not going to be a big play deck. I think Wormhole Serpent is unnecessary. It's just a more expensive defensive body, and this is a more cheap defensive body. And now there's an Elemental Summoning. Perfecto, exactly what we're looking for. So looking at this, we have really no other option. We could take Waterfall Aerialist, but we're not a Waterfall Aerialist deck. And this can either get me my approach the first time, or it can get it once I've cast it the first time. So some decent flexibility there when you have an approach of the second sun specifically. I would love to open Environmental Sciences. That would be a really good card to get. Annihilation or Biomathematician? Probably Annihilation. I don't have... Like, blue-green's going to struggle to take things off the board sometimes. And I have a decent number of 3-drops. Like, this is better than Vortex Runner, but not by, like, infinite amounts. Befuddler. I might play a second Archway Commons if I don't get a Sciences. It wouldn't be the greatest thing to have ever, but I could see doing it. I don't mind passing some red cards to let the person next to me know that that color's open. Oh, so the deck is very, very good right now. The best card would be Environmental Sciences. Or one of the best cards. Wow, we got both of those cards back. We got Waterfall Aerialist on the wheel. What the heck? Okay, so now we have a couple of good lessons to go get. 2 Archway Commons is a lot. That's sometimes how it goes, though. Extus. We can't cast it, so we can't play it in our deck, but it is a sweet card. I like Emergent Sequence here. It can ramp us. It can also get us our planes if we're feeling risky. If we're feeling frisky. There's also Frost Trickster and Pop Quiz, and Needlethorn Drake is good, but I think Sequence is the best here. How good is Primal Command? Because I could have taken it last draft and I didn't. I don't know how good this is. It's very good. Really good. Let's find out. I like that. Phenomenon's response is one of my favorites. I like it. I like where your mind's at. It's just tough to evaluate. Because in Cube it's good because there's a lot of non-creature things running around, but in this format specifically, there's not a ton of them, I don't think. We'll try it. We can also use it to get our Archmage Emeritus. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Oh no, what do we take? Oh, we got the Environmental Sciences, but there's also a Cultivate in the pack. Oh no. I think Sciences, right? Sciences feels more important. Oh, Cultivate's so good. It also ramps me to... Oh my gosh, it's everything I wanted, but I have to take Sciences, I think. Oh, and so punished! The max punish. Well, the thing is, Popper, the reason I like Sciences is it turns all of my field trips and my Overgrown Arch and any learn cards that I pick up into an Environmental Sciences, which is just very powerful. So, like, I basically get Environmental Sciences. I get access to my white source way more easily. Now, Trickster. There was a Burying Book, so the Burying Books might even wheel. People don't prioritize that card at all. I'm going to take Frost Trickster just to help me stall. I have a lot of instants and sorceries for this Serpentine Curve. I'm just going to take the stalling card. Now we get a Cultivate. Let's go. I still like to see it. Sequence is still good, but getting a nice little cultivate. And now a field trip. Maybe. Wormhole Serpent could be okay. Subtraction. I think I'm actually going to play the solve the equation. I'm just going to take another field trip there. Learn is just super good. I might take Pledge Mage over Pop Quiz. I certainly don't need this campus guide anymore. I just like a big creature that can gain me some life. And this fits the bill. Needlethorn Drake, perfect, perfect. We even get a Quandrix campus. We already have 2 negates, so we don't need Test of Talents or Reject or anything. I guess I could technically play that off the sideboard maybe if I get some weird situation. See, yeah, exactly. Burying Books came back. I think it's better than Scurrid Colony. We don't have any interaction really. And so we need Bury, I think. I'm pretty happy with how that ended up because now I have so much ramp. I only need to play 1 plains. I don't need to play these commons anymore. So I can play 18 lands. 7, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Because I can get my 1 plane so consistently. For a lesson? Well, I have this lesson to go get my planes. So let's see how many creatures we have. We have 11 creatures. I guess this is kind of interaction. Kelpie Guide. So how many sources of planes do we have? We have one source of planes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We essentially have 6 planes in the deck. Or 6 white sources. I'm not going to use Emergent Sequence to get my planes ever, because that's just too risky. I have 3 learn cards. I'm going to get this one a lot. I'm going to get that one a decent amount. And this one probably. I'm going to probably always go this, followed by this, followed by this. I'm not counting Emergent, because I'm never going to get my planes with Emergent. Because if they kill my planes, I can then no longer cast this. Solve the equation, I did not. I'm probably going to get approached with solve the equation almost every time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 drops that are reasonable. 1, 2, 3. I'm probably going to cut the Vortex Runners. Like they're a 3-drop. I'm pretty happy I have this Witherbloom Pledge Mage. Well, we have 2 negates as well to fight over it if they look like they have negate. And we can also shuffle our graveyard in with Primal Command. We do not have Serpentine Curve. Now I just need 1 more cut. I like playing 18 lands here. Though I guess I have 3 cultivates and 3 field trips into cultivate. And an apprentice, so maybe I don't need that and I'll just flood out too much. But nobody plays the red card that destroys a land. Yeah, I can probably get away with 1 fewer land. I have a lot of mana searching. People are too afraid. People are too afraid. We're going to make approach with the second sun art picture. And I'll see you folks in the matches. Before I get to the matches, I want to give a huge shout out to all of the patrons who support me and my work over at patreon.com/NicolaiBolas, and special thanks to those who support me at the credits level. It is thanks to Patreon support that I'm able to continue improving the quality of my videos and that I am able to produce as many videos as I do. As my way of saying thank you to patrons, there are a host of cool little rewards, noteworthily the reward that gives you access to my card-by-card grade spreadsheet for Strixhaven, and then there's also rewards like being put in the credits and even coaching for the higher tiers. Thank you so much to all of my patrons, and without further ado, let's get to the matches. Welcome to round 1. We have drawn our planes. We are safe. Safe at home. Look at this. The classic. Absolute classic here. Give me a cultivate. Give me a land. Please. I beg of you. No! Oh, feels bad. Keeps it 2-lander. Watch out. Needlethorn Drake combo. Oh, gosh. I want to get some blue sources. Yep, of course they have that. You hate to see it. And now that I have a blue source, I can afford to get... I still probably want to get sciences. I just want to keep hitting lands and gaining some life to help me stabilize. Kind of was an aggressive denial, wasn't it? Wow, Burying Book's dominating. This Needlethorn Drake gonna be so good. And I have negate backup. I'm safe. Unless they have heated debate. In which case I'll have to deal with this another turn. Yeah, but I can just go get introduction to whatever it's called. Okay, so they did have heated debate. So I think we've won this game, essentially. We're in such good shape. Some might even say a commanding position. I'm just going to bury in books with negate backup. Oh, yes. Free at last. Let's go. We're safe. And then I have this guy to just start cleaning up shop. I'm just going to keep gaining a life every turn. For now, at least. I'm keeping this guy in play because I can use my Introduction to Annihilation eventually. Oh, that's good. We're chilling. We've got the combo, chat. We have the combo. We're in great shape and we have negate backup. We've got the win. Oh, it's so good. It's glorious. Oh, a glorious day in the city. Sleigh bells ring. Are you listening? Da da da. Da 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 da. A beautiful sight. Happy. I'm just gonna do this now. Happy tonight. Got him! Let's go! Come on, Duck! And we're back to 21. Yes! The combo! Oh, yes. We did it. Poor opponent. That was a pretty good... The curate showed us what we needed to see there. The curate showed us exactly what we needed to see. No combat damage, limited win. Let's go. Oh, someone should clip it for MTG Top 5. That'd be fun. Oh, or maybe I'll go back and clip it myself later. The classic. That's how limited was meant to be played, chat. You just spend 10 mana, get approach again. Negate is so good. Is this the same Rainer that was in our chat earlier? Oh my gosh, it might be. The Rainer that believed when no one else would. Oh gosh. Oh, look, chat, we have the planes. We've got the planes. Thank you so much, 3 good 5 blue for the 5U for the subscription. I appreciate that. 6 months. Awesome stuff. I think I'm just gonna take 4 and then play Master Simmerist and the Symmetrist and hope to stabilize with that. And so for now, I'll just ramp, give myself more options, and I will get. I think Science is just for the life gain still. To help me stabilize. I'm just going to do this. I hope for the best. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But if they don't have anything, we can just chillax. +3/+1 maybe. Yep. Yeah, that was fine. And then they shock. Which makes it so they can't bring back this guy this turn unless they have another land. Ooh. So I gain 7 life, obviously. And then I think I search my library for a creature and put it in my hand. What do I want here? I kind of want Archmage Emeritus, honestly. The Golgari guy could also be really good, yeah. Yeah, the one that gains life is probably the best. Trickster's probably a fine choice. Negate. Sure. Primal Command felt pretty great, not gonna lie. I do get rid of some of my scrying stuff, but this way I get more lands into play. And I can start gaining life with this. They can go back their Pledge Mage and get a scry. I don't think exiling one of their creatures helps here. Yikes. So it's 3 cards deep. I can't survive that long. But what I can do is I can shuffle and hope to YOLO top deck it like a god. Three, yeah. This way, if I draw Frost Trickster, I'm still alive. It's one of these cards, folks. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Mathematically, I have to decide what I want to do here. It's actually not guaranteed. Okay, so I have... Do I have enough to solve the equation into the win, is the question. So, in my deck, I can calculate exactly all my cards. I have 4 timeouts. Let's do it. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 11, 12, 13. No lands in the graveyard. And then 1 land on the bottom. So there's 1 land on the bottom. 14. So there's 3 lands in these 7 cards, which lose me the game if I draw them. There are 3 lands that I lose. If I solve the equation, can I win? So I have 2 cards that immediately win me the game. And then what are my other cards? Do I have a Burying Books left? No, I don't. I have a Field Trip. I don't think I scry, because I think I reduce my odds of winning if I scry. Because I lose my solve the equation as an out. Because I have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Archmage. Okay. Now we just have to hope they don't have a flyer. Or a spell. Come on, Whiffaroonie. Yes, to the bottom. Oh no, I miscalculated. We're just totally dead. This thing untaps. What am I doing? Sure, we'll look. Yeah. Oh, we were 1 point short. I like the draw. I like just taking the draw, though, because if we hit solve the equation, we win. And solve the equation's all we needed. Oh, man, that was close. That was close. We had 2 out of 7 draw. 2 out of 7 on the out. So 2 out of 7. Decent odds, not going to lie. Honestly, we would have been fine that game, but they had Lorehold Command, which really hosed us. Okay, on the draw, we'll keep this. Hooray! Sequence. Nice. Nice little top deck there. Ooh, a slow card. You love to see it. I'm not going to risk my planes. Ah! Aye! Terrifying. We'll try to trade this off. Slow, you were saying? Yeah, exactly. Whew! Huge breath of relief there. This gives me some time to stabilize. If I find any land here, I can then cast Field Trip as well. I do like this card too, so I kind of want to put 0 back. But I'm going to shuffle anyway. I think I'd rather have this card in my deck, though. Oh, cram session. Also, I want to get all of my shuffling out of the way before I cast my approach, so... I guess I could have attacked them, but I don't care about damage at all, so... Let the game commence. You have 7 turns to win. This is a useless card because I'm definitely not going to cast it. This is going to be really good. So I currently have 4 cards in hand. So I can put 2 counters on it to keep it alive. Ma! It doesn't exile, it counters it. I'm going to intro to Annihilation the Frog. I believe. Its controller draws a card. So if I draw a non-land permanent, I can get a card deeper in my deck. Please don't have hexproof. I'm going to exile their creature instead. Let's go. We're almost there. Almost there. Almost there. I'm going to gain 7 life and put this thing on top of their deck. Woo! Let's go. Archmage was a really good draw there. I was worried that we didn't have a second blue source, but then I forgot my land. My land is a blue source. This deck is so good. It could totally get 7 wins. You could totally do it. I feel like it's funny because 2 of my drafts today, the best card that has been in my deck, have been passed to me. Pick 2. Blue-green control, obviously. Who needs removal? This is such a fun deck. Oh, and yeah. You're playing Solitaire, not Magic, exactly. They had a good card, too. That stupid +1 counter card is scary. Luckily, we were able to defeat their flunk with our Quandrix command, because our knowledge of mathematics is incredible. Paoka. Pahoba. Okay, on the draw. Do we keep this? Probably not. They also mulliganed. Makes me less likely to keep a sketchy hand that needs to draw exactly island to succeed. Though, I do have 3 field trips and a cultivate and an emergent. So that's 4 more. Yeah, I've convinced myself. I have convinced myself to keep it. I have about 4 or 5 outs. And I have Overgrown Arch, which is another out. So I've got a lot of cards that are good to, like, get me out of this. Drawing them is beside the point. The fact that I have them, in my mind, it makes me feel happy to know that they exist. Oh, yeah. Oh, baby, let's go. Let's go! Who would have thought it? Who needs islands? Who needs anything? It's a crazy world we're living in. Oh, gosh. I feel like I always get punished for these keeps, and yet I always feel like they're correct. Okay. I did not mulligan. It's the lightning helix off the top! Sorry. I had to say it. I had to do it. Discarding the Archmage may have been a mistake. It might have been bad. I think we're going to take it to the beatdown streets. The mean streets of Beatdown City. At the time, Archmage seemed very unattainable. No negate shield. If they attack me, I'll just take it. And they probably won't attack me because they have to have a combat trick. And then I can just wait and block next turn with negate back up. I'm gonna go for the greedy play. I'm going to exile this Phoenix so I don't have to consistently deal with a flyer. And then I'll have my 2 negates up to protect from their shenanigans. I only have 17 cards left in the deck. That's wild. This guy's gaining me so much life. It's so good. I think I played my land for the turn. This way I have up double negate. Negate is ready! Actually a decent number. We have negate. We are safe. If I negate something, I get 3 cards closer. No, it doesn't shuffle, it just looks at the top 3. I just get to get closer to it. The Apprentice? The Apprentice is not going to kill it. See, look, now I'm only 4 cards away. To be fair, I can... Oh, okay. That's a decent draw. Okay, so I can't do anything now. I can cast spells. If I need to cast one in order to not lose, I can do it. Yeah, I'm 2 turns away. They have to kill me in 2 turns. Jesus, of course they have that guy. Holy... What's his name? Jeez Louise. That's unbelievable. This guy's a beating. They're playing black in the deck that has Blade Historian. Hello, Curate. Hello, old friend. You did me a favor. Yes! They killed my Pledge Mage and it helped me. Thank you, opponent. I needed that. That's what I needed to see. We all know that I needed them to play Blade, so that they would have to kill my Pledge Mage. It was the only way. It was the only option. This deck feels very unfair. Coelisco. Oh, voice crack. Oh, that was horrible. Oh, the pain. The pain. Oh, the shame. Yeah, they probably should have. Time to get Nyland. I guess we ramping. Which one do we want to use? So this would give us 4 up to 5. This way we could double field historian field trip next turn. We're gonna have a lot of mana on like turn 5. Turn 5, turn 6. We're gonna have a lot of mana. I'm gonna make sure we have access to that removal. I like the situation where we find ourselves. They have 4 mana. They've hit all their land drops, and we have 8. 8 mana. It does not seem fair now, does it? Oh, goody. Let's go. But buddy, we'll just hold up our negate to keep him safe. Casual 8 lands. Is this even limited? That's a good question. I hope they try to kill it, because then our negate just looks super good. Go for it, buddy. Nice try. Haha! Negate! Negate! It's just not fair. They have 5 mana and we have 9. We have twice as many lands. How do you compete with that? Oh, they have another one? Aw. Sad day. I'll block if they attack. I'm not going to scry this turn. There's the skipper. We have this to kill anything problematic. We have a couple of defensive bodies. No reason to do anything but scry here. Next turn I'm going to gain 7 and put a card into their deck. This game was a masterpiece. This game was very unfair. We just ramped so much. They just didn't have anything to do. Yes! A victory! Let's go! Woo! We're at 99%. My goodness. Might even be a real gamer and back in the top numbers. Oh my gosh, this deck is sick. The games are so intricate. I just have to survive until I draw Solve the Equation or Approach. Solve the Equation is actually clutch in this deck. Because we always have like a billion mana in play. Oh, and the only game we lost by 1 hit point pretty much. Oh. Are we sure this is limited? It's like what percentage of like the player base you are. So like in terms of your like elo or whatever. So like if you are in Mythic, you're generally in a high percentage of the limited community. But you're not in like the top hundreds or 1500 or whatever. Fire Oak. This deck is such a blast to play. It's just so unfair. Oh, nice. Have we lost every die roll? I feel like we have. I feel like we have not won a die roll. Yeah, remember when someone passed me Approach of the Second Sun? And then, like, this was the most open that Quandrix has ever been? I remember that. Oh, look at this. If I can get Witherbloom into play, I'm chilling. Aww. Goodbye, cruel world. I'm playing this first because it can gain me life, and also because I can do this into Symmetrist next turn. Honestly, this matchup wouldn't have been a problem at all if we had been going first. Like, we would have just been chilling, but as it is, they got to resolve Umbral Juke before we could resolve Field Trip. Just unreal. This game has gone about as badly as it possibly could go, and we're still in it. We have to play our 4/4, we're just basically dead. So we're going to take 7 next turn. This game, I think I would have won easily if I was on the play, which is just kind of an indicator of how bizarre it is. Wow. Oh my gosh. If we had one more life point, we would win. I think I punted that too. Do we have any 2-mana instants or sorceries? I was also 1 mana, like 2 mana away from winning this as well. Oh gosh. Wow. That's so brutal. They had... The reason we lost because they had Silver Quill Command, a perfect 2-3-4-5 curve out, and we were on the draw. And that was the only way we lost. Absolutely unbelievable. And if we'd been able to gain one... If we'd literally been able to gain... No, sequence comes in tapped, Gapio. If we had been able to gain one more life, we would have easily won. If we hadn't just immediately killed our Pledge Mage with the most brutal possible answer. Just like absolute horror show. Couldn't I have just won that die roll, Magic? Just give me the die roll in that one and we just win. That was tough. Real tough. The losses we've had have been to Silverkill Command and Lorehold Command. Combined with also getting kind of 1 point of life point off. I don't know. It's yikes. If I had gotten... I think I drew solve the equation that turn, didn't I? If I had gone solve the equation... Oh, no, I drew solve the equation off of something else, maybe? I don't know. Okay, this is a good hand. Again, we lose the die roll. I just can't... I just can't fathom why we've lost every die roll this entire run. With the slowest deck I've ever drafted, pretty much. We have a big play. It's Approach of the Second Sun. I think being on the draw is beating us as well. It's just, like, unreal. I can't catch a break. Oh, dang it. Thank goodness. That was clutch. Oh, big play. We do have big play. We don't have that many creatures, though, and all of our cards are pretty important. I can play the Pledge Mage next turn. Wow, they missed a land drop. This is where I really hope they don't draw a land and just go Mage Hunter's Onslaught or whatever. Yeah, of course they do. We're alive. No, I do not think Golgari is the best color combo in this form. I don't think most people think that either. I'm going to go Quandrix Apprentice into Sciences next turn, I think. Keep me hitting land drops. Find my planes. There's approach. Do I risk it and just not get my planes yet and get an island so that I can cast Curate this turn? I kind of want to. He whiffs. I guess I don't have a good way to get my planes now. So maybe I boffed it. I can solve the equation for it, though. I guess I did mess up by not getting my planes. There we go, never punished. Oh yeah, Cultivate. I forgot about Cultivate. Hmm. I don't think they have anything here. Maybe they do. Oh, they have Rise of Extus? Gosh darn it. But now they can't kill my 5/5 if they want to attack me? Okay. Fair. I protected myself a little bit. Bring in the sun. They're probably going to intro to Annihilation me. Oh, what a draw. Oh my gosh. We're totally gonna lose. Feels bad. Big draw. Let's go. We can rummage to get one closer. Oh my gosh, they have mill. Oh, trash draw. I can survive long enough though. I'm just gonna keep gaining my life. This is essentially dealing 3 to me a turn. Oh, I just had to live one more turn. I can rummage with my learn. This negate makes me feel very safe. So if they have an instant, they can do it. This can be activated anytime, right? They'd have to do it in response to this, I think. Oh, and I drew Eureka Moment, which is even better. Oh my gosh, I'm safe. Nothing they can do now. Boom! Inches! A game of inches! Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. Let's go. It's a game of inches. Oh my gosh. We barely get there once again. From the brink. The brink of doom. The brink destruction. Did I just play against you, Haljay? Or were you just saying GG in general? I can never tell. Okay. I didn't look at the username very closely. Okay, we win the die roll! I guess they don't want us to win the die roll because it's just so unfair when we do. Get an island. And then we'll go Eureka moment. I like where we're at. We're going to be able to play Archmage and hold up Negate this turn, and then just win the game from there. This card's pretty scary, too. It's like a little mini Archmage. It's a little mini Archmage. It can only hit lands, but is still good. If they have heated debate, I'm going to cry. I can't believe it. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, you're kidding. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank goodness we're alive. Not going to attack into Barag Befuddler. Yeah, I could have gone for that. I like gaining some life, but... yeah, I could have definitely done that. Gotta be said, this card is really good. Oh, no. Okay, so if I go this... I'm gonna wait another turn. I got all my searching out of the way. 5, 10. 6, 11. Next turn I can get my approach going. And this thing can shave 3 turns off of my approach timer. They don't have any attacks here. And they don't have removal or they would have killed the Archmage. Not always playable. Oh yeah, they're always playable in draft. Yeah, I thought you meant like, are they always good? No, they're not always good, but they're always playable. Well, that's good. Do we go get negate? So I have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 mana. I don't think they have negate. Can I afford to play around negate, though, is the question. Probably. Okay, they don't have a negate. If they tap out, I'll solve negate. I'll solve sun, I mean. But I do not want to lose to a negate if I can avoid it. Okay, they don't have negate. I'm just going to solve for this. I can't solve for it, then. Anyway. I can't solve for negate, but yeah. Oh yeah, Kelpie tap their land would have been good too. That's more safe. Yeah, I could have done it a little bit safer, I guess. But they didn't have negate. Negate's a mystical archive card anyway. Okay, can we get the trophy? I hope so. Commander, for your sake. Thanks, Gapio. Been a real good stream. Let's just win the die roll. When we win the die roll, we end up with like 20 lands in play by turn like 4 a lot of the time. It's what it feels like. Ugh. Can we be on the play? I would like to go first. I would like to go first. It would be real nice. I wonder if there's a way to technically play around them having negate there. Like, and still be able to win consistently. Maybe I solve and then I approach, and then I... Yeah. Okay, we're on the draw, but we have a god tier hand, so we're chilling. Just please... Okay, Prismari, maybe. Or, hopefully Prismari. Plains Island. so they missed a land drop. I think I want the Symmetrist. Yeah, Kelpie can be punishing too. Then I just start going off with Archmage. Next turn. Sure. They can get back heated debate if they want. I'm fine double blocking here. I'm kind of out of stuff to do. There's a draw. Am I going to win with damage this game? Oh my gosh. We're going to win with damage. I'm not going to play this because I don't want them to heated debate it. Even though they'll probably heated debate the 4-4 anyway. But I want to be able to get my introduction to Annihilation in case they have something terrifying. Okay, now I'll start scrying a couple times a turn. Ooh. I'll scry an upkeep now. I'm generally not a huge fan of the upkeep scry because it just cuts off your options so much on your turn. Maybe they have burying books. I don't need burying books. Yikes. That is quite a scry. Oh, gosh. We could lose this game. We have nothing better to do with our turns. I just forgot to scry, didn't I? That's bad. We have one land left in the entire deck. They kind of have to be scared of me attacking them here. I have the exile lesson, yeah. That's a draw. Do they have negate, really? Let's go. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I'm going to be one turn short on my negate because I played a land to make this a 2/2. Okay. I'm going to be gaining a lot of life. I think I have to scry to the bottom now. They don't have a counter spell. I really hope they don't have a counter spell. Also, I have solved the equation in here somewhere. And I only have one land. If I draw solve the equation, can I cast it? I have 1, 8, 13, 14, 15. 8, 9, 10. Boom! Let's go! Exact mana. Of course he can get there, and he's in the top 1500 again. Let's go! Oh, what a finish. I wasn't gonna curse right there. What a finish. Whoo! That one was looking rough because we had drawn literally every land in our deck except for one. Woo! Look at this one. Wow. What a deck. Just absolutely crushing it here. Just like Quandrix Command didn't do anything. It did that, it like won us that one game against the Flunk. But like, it was like not even a all-star in our deck. Our deck was just like so good. Witherbloom Pledge Mage gained us like 1,000,000 life. It just like clutched it. Primal Command was super clutch. Symmetrist was great. This card led to some broken moments. Emeritus was good. The Trickster was good. The Cultivate was clutch. We just had so much good stuff in this deck. The Pledge Mage did some stuff. And then, of course, Approach of the Second Sun. Getting past this card was great. Our Environmental Sciences was such a good pickup. Just absolutely incredible. Fantastic. This was awesome. Solve the Equation was actually clutch. We clutched it a couple times with Solve the Equation for Approach. Just cutting multiple turns off of the win. Awesome stuff. Really a ton of fun to play. If you did make it all the way till the end of the video and you were watching this on YouTube, in the comment section down below, leave hashtag Approach of the Domination Sun, because this was absolutely awesome and it dominated a lot of the opponents. And I mean, we had that one game where we had like 10 mana when they had 4 or something, just like, and we were on the draw like every round too. Just kind of wild. Great run overall. I had a lot of fun. The Negates, super clutch as well. Really just a lot of fun. The Mystical Archive doing work. Solve the Equation. Or you could do hashtag Solving the Second Sun, because that's like a cool combo that we pulled off multiple times. So let me know you made it all the way to the end of the video. Remember to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, comment with your questions, thoughts, and feedback. If you would like to catch the Twitch stream live and all of the fun, check it out at twitch.tv/NicolaiBolas. You can support my work and my content at Patreon at patreon.com/NicolaiBolas. I really appreciate everyone who does that and helps me continue making these videos. You can also check out my articles, the Discord, all of that good stuff linked in the description and pinned comment down below. That is going to do it for this draft video, though. I do hope you enjoyed it, and I will talk to you next time.